Morning, guys. Now that is a nice mullet. That is a black mullet. That, guys, is a big old black mullet. Be a great one for smoking. First fish of the day, guys. What time is it? It is 7:48. All right. We'll keep after them and see how we do today. A super low tide is still going out. So, yeah, glad you guys came along today. We'll keep at it. We're down here at Old Jenkins Creek. I went to the beach the other day. Went to Dunedin Causeway the other day and forgot to bring my camera. How about that? Oh well. It wasn't all that exciting. I got two bluefish. They were about 10-inch. And then I got one that completely fit the length of this cooler. He was the full length of that cooler. And then I got a puffer fish. I've never seen one this big. It was this thing. This thing was that long and this big around. And normally they're a black and yellow kind of a deal. This one had an all blue and greenish back with a white belly. I've never seen one like that. And then I caught an array of some small grunts and stuff. I was only there about, I don't know, 3 hours, and they just stopped biting. So it's just as well. It wasn't a super good day down there, but anyway. Back at Jenkins Creek here, and we'll keep at them, see how we go. Slow action this morning, guys. 8:44, and I got my second fish, and it's a little silver. It's a smaller silver mullet. That fellow over there, he's caught 3 large blacks and 1 silver so far. Slow morning. Oh well. Tide's turned. It's starting to come in. So maybe things will pick up now that the tide's changed. We'll see. Well, guys, fish number 3. Slow day. Wow. Fishy number 3. That guy's caught about 6 over there with that rod and reel. He's kicking my butt today, guys. pretty good silver. If I'm going to eat these things, I snap the neck on them, but I'm using these for bait. I may smoke that mullet when we get back to base again. There's number 4 in the box, and the old tide's chasing me up the hill here. When I got here, it was still going out. Yep. What's that? Manatee. Oh yeah. We don't want to catch one of those. Manatees up in here. This time of year they come in here to seek that warmer water, spring water. Yeah, I got this tide guys are chasing me up the hill. So you just keep moving your dock system back. Like so. Keep moving my prop stick here. Fishing right about 4 feet deep. Get about that much. Plunker out there. Throw your cork right in the middle. Come on, Mullet. Show me something. I can see them right in here flashing. There's a bunch of silvers right in here flashing. There you go. Gonna start picking up, guys. Good idea to keep your glove on. That top fins on these things are pretty spiky. They'll make you go ouch. Another little silver. The blacks were biting earlier, the big blacks. The big and blacks. Black is beautiful. Yes, it is. You can see the difference, guys. Size difference between them two fish. The black should be going out to spawn here real soon. Let's keep after them. Guys will never guess what I just caught. Yep, another mullet. You guys never would have guessed that, would you? you guys are getting quicker at this, I'll tell you. Yep, old Steve-O got him another mullet. What do we got here so far, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Actually, it's a pretty slow day, but they're acting like they just started kicking in high gear here. What do we got here? 9:42. Okay. Keep after them. I don't know if you can see them, guys. There's a whole school of little small silvers came in here. Very small silvers. Call them fingerling mullet. They're hitting my chum right here. Couple more guys that come in to fish. Nobody on my side though, that's kind of nice. That way I can fling them right on the hill. Come on, mullet. I'm gonna have to move my dock system, guys, here pretty quick. Tide's chasing me up the hill. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, they're just swimming around and around in circles here. As I throw my chum out, I'm sprinkling some out through here, and that's what they're hitting. That old boy over there, he's got about 10 fish so far. He's kicking my booty today. Oh well. I'm just on a bait expedition anyway. I see him flashing in there. They just roll and flash. What about that much? Throw her out. Bring your cork right into that, right into the center of that chum. And wait for that cork to tilt. As soon as that cork tilts, bring them out of there. These silvers will be hitting good all the way into January. But they're not hitting all that good today, for whatever reason. Very relaxing fishing though. Asked my neighbor if he wanted to go. He said, no, I gave it up years ago. He says, I found out there's a jerk on both ends of the pole. I said, I'll be darned. I guess he was calling me a jerk. I don't know. But he laughed, you know. Passed it off as a joke, see. Tried to get me feeling warm and fuzzy, I think. Jerk at both ends of the pole. Can you guys imagine that? Unbelievable. People just don't realize I have feelings, you know. Even Miss Daisy doesn't realize I have feelings. I had to get out of that house today anyhow, guys, because I'll tell you, she had her girlfriends in there. Six of her girlfriends making Christmas cookies. You talk about a sugar high from hell. We had it going on there now. But I didn't get into them. I did not get into them cookies. But they were tempting. Yeah, I know. They were cranking out more cookies than Toll House Cookie Factory, I think. It was unbelievable. Yeah, she does this every year, old Miss Daisy, and then she brings her girls in and they'll have a sleepover, a little slumber party, whatever. But I have Steve-O has his man cave that he can go into, you know, and avoid a lot of that. And then I go to bed dreaming of fishing and hunting and stuff. I don't be, you know, dreaming of cookies. Man, I'll tell you what, guys, look at this water. It's chasing me up the friggin' hill. Surprise, surprise, huh? Tide in, tide out. There's about close to 3 feet of tide shift here. About anywhere. Anywhere that I fish, anyway. You got a 3 foot tide change in height. She's just slow today, guys. Wow. But I got a nice batch of bait in there. I got a big smoked mullet I can smoke too. I've still got some apple wood from last year. I'm gonna have to overhaul my smoker. I see it's falling apart. But it's an easy one. Just get another metal barrel and I have a video on that, how I smoke mullet video, if you ever look at that one. And it works out good. It's very simple. What happens though, I've got that turkey cooker burner underneath that barrel, and I just cut a square hole out with saber saw, and then I just jack up my turkey cooker with concrete blocks till I like the height of it. And it's about a 6-inch square. And then I've got an old cast iron skillet that I sit over that hole, but it's concave in the bottom, so that there's plenty of air that gets underneath that skillet. And you just soak your wood chips, and then you just throw a couple handfuls or so in that skillet, and set your wire rack on there. And there's some little sheephead. Little small juvenile sheephead, about 6 of them. A little mini school just swam by me. The big fat manatee just came up in here a little bit ago. I haven't seen any mermaids yet, but I'm looking. Actually, the mermaid show is just down the road here a little ways. It's called the Wiki Watchy Mermaid Show. And a friend of mine married one of the mermaids. And she was a cute little girl. I don't know what his problem was with the mermaid. Maybe she was trying to hold his head underwater too long or something. I don't know. But that ended up, that whole marriage ended up going south. And yeah. Oh well. I think he's on his 3rd or 4th marriage. I'm not sure. I don't know what his problem is with Miss Daisy's, but I think the boy has issues. I really haven't put a finger on it, you know, what his problem is, but he'll probably blame it on his Miss Daisy's. It's their fault, you know. It's hard to say. I don't like to pry into people's marriages too much, you know. Come on, Mullet, what's up? What's up, Mullet? Alright guys, I'll get back with you. Oh, I got a story for you too, a little bit. I'll have to tell you the story. Oh, auto release. I like that. I like that, guys. Fantastic. 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 What do we got? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 of them, guys. How about that? How about that? What have I got? What's old Steve got to drink today? What did he bring for a snack? He's got salami, breakfast of champions. No, not Christmas cookies, guys. Not Christmas cookies. Look at this. Yes. No, it's not moonshine, guys. This is green tea with ginger, turmeric, cinnamon in it. A little shot of stevia. A little, oh, that's good. 2 squirts of saw palmetto tincture. 2 squirts of elderberry tincture. And I've got 2 squirts of Damiana tincture in here. Oh, you talk about a good deal, guys. That's it. Oh, thought I'd tell you the story. I went to the store. Went to the store yesterday. Get some gas, and I went in. And of course, nobody puts paper in the gas pump thing out there, so I got to go inside to pay, get my receipt. And there's a guy ahead of me with a banana in his hand. This is a banana story, by the way. With a banana in his hand, and he goes up and he says, how much are these bananas a pound? She said, I don't, throw it on the scale. So he threw it on the scale. I think she said it was 39 cents. I really wasn't paying attention what she said. But, you know, I was kind of in a hurry. I had to go get ice and bait stuff, whatnot. And she said I think she said 39 cents a pound. We'll put it on the scale. So he throws it on the scale. And she's looking at it. Well, it's, I think, right at a pound or something. But anyway, he grabs a banana off the scale, peels it, and I've never seen anyone eat a banana. I don't like bananas, never have, never will eat bananas. But anyway, this guy gobbles this banana up like a friggin', I don't know, an animal. And then he takes the banana peel after he downs it, he kind of wiggles it like this, and he throws it back on the scale. And I look at this woman. She's getting triggered, guys. I'm telling you, she's getting triggered. Looking, I thought she was going to reach under there and grab a baseball bat up from under the counter. And he said, weigh that peel, and then subtract that peel from the banana price. I'm not paying for peels. And I said, oh, this guy's a class act here. This is really class. So I reached in my pocket and I had $1 bill, and I handed it to the lady. I said, I'm buying this guy's banana because he's holding the line up, okay? And he said, thank you, sir. And he left. I said, well, thank you for that entertainment. So there's your banana story, guys. And the woman, she didn't say no. She just shook her head and her eyes rolled back in her head. She didn't say a word. She was triggered. That guy was two seconds from getting a baseball bat across the side of the head. Unbelievable. But I thought I'd have to share the banana story with you. Let me get back at my fishing here. They may start biting. I don't know. Okay, guys. A fat little silver. and my last fish of the day. What time is it? Almost 11 o'clock. Yep, that's enough for me, guys. Fun day. Beautiful day. Slight south wind hitting my here hitting my back. Great. Somebody's trying to call me. Oh, one of my old deer hunting buddies trying to call me. Okay. Maybe we'll go back to base camp and I'll fire up that old smoker. It's in bad shape though, but I think we can, you can see how I built that thing, and you may want to build one like that. I don't know. We'll go back to base camp and check it out. See you soon. Forgot to give you a body count, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice even number. So that's your smoker. That's a black mullet because he's got a black back. These have got more silver to them. They got blackish sides on them. These have got silver sides. That's your difference. But they get a little bit bigger than this one. But that's a good smoker there. See if it's got any eggs in it. I don't see no roe in it. Maybe it's rowed out already. We'll find out when we open it up. Alright, see you back at camp. Okay guys, here's our old, I've had this thing going for about 8 years now. Here's an old skillet that's just about to completely fall apart. But it's good for a couple more smokings. You can get these things real cheap at flea markets and stuff. It's just totally unraveling. And what happens here, I got a little turkey cooker under here. You can see I got it built up blocks. This originally was only 6-inch square hole in here. This iron here, it's all falling apart. This angle iron, 1-inch angle iron, works pretty good, but it's fixing to fall through the floor. So I've got this old barrel here. I'm going to chop it out. Instead of throwing this all away, I'm going to keep going with it. I'm going to cut that down in line, drop it in as a liner in here. I'll cut a 6-inch square in that so this heat can come up through. So you just put that on there. It's going to get hot as heck in a hurry. What do we got here? Got some apple wood soaking. Applewood soaking. Throw that on there. Very simple smoking operation here. You can actually, while you're smoking these fish, you can actually smoke a little cannabis while you're, no, don't go there. Okay. So you got that in there. That's going. Now if you guys build one of these, you'll notice that I did here, I've got a hinge in the back, 2 hinges in the back here, see? That's all you need. And then I put two little pieces of strapping here, and I've stuck a screwdriver and tweaked it so it slides in here. I've got this set up also for a rotisserie. But don't do this, what I did here. This is dumb. You don't need this. hinging action here. Because you got, if you're doing out here, invariably you'll have a rainstorm come. Now you got water running all in here. Just cut your barrel in half, and before you make your cut all the way across, but leave a piece of meat here on both sides. Then install your hinges on the cut portion, and then last thing, cut that and cut that over there to open up your barrel. Okay. And just cut your broom handle and stick on here with some carriage bolts. That's all you need. And cut the barrel, like I said, in half. Don't do this half barrel thing. And then in here, take some 1-inch angle iron, very easily drop it in there on both sides. This puppy gets hot in a hurry, guys. And then I got some old racks here. And I put some welded wire on it. You can get these racks. You can get these racks at Home Depot and stuff. Ideally, if I do another one, I'm going to use expanded metal. The problem with expanded metal is that's expanded metal. That's the one with a diamond shape. That stuff is great. I've got one on my grill over there. I put 2 ribeyes on that thing yesterday, guys. Had my favorite butcher give me 2 ribeyes that were a little over a pound each, and I ate both of those. I said, put your house seasoning on there. He said, no problem, no extra charge. And it was almost 9 something a pound. Guess what, guys? I ate over 2 pounds of ribeye yesterday. I think I was hungry. Anyway. Yeah. All right, we're gonna let this heat up and get to smoking. And you can put in a little, all I'm gonna put on this fish is a pink Himalayan sea salt. Also got a little thermometer you can stick in here. Little El Cheapo thermometer. I've done all kinds of stuff in here. My rotisserie here, I've taken squirrels and put squirrels on my rotisserie, wrap 4 strips of bacon around them, pin it with toothpicks on my rotisserie. I've had like 3 or 4 squirrels on this thing. This thing works out beautiful. And so anyway, I'm gonna cut a piece out and reline this before I chunk the whole thing. But the next one I build, I'm going to just make the single cut, just cut the barrel in half with 2 hinges in the back handle. That's it. Now, to secure this thing, what I did here, I have a video out on this thing. I went a little crazy with my height. You can see I've got 4 blocks here. This block here is turned flat. Okay, you can see all these here. This way it was flat on the bottom. Now all these have got the cells looking up. You can see in here what I did. I took 5/16 carriage bolt, and they're about 6 inches long. And I set the barrel on here and stuck wedges in here originally and got it shifted back and forth just the way I like it. And then I put the carriage bolts in there and put a nut here and a washer and did it inside and out. And so the majority of that is sticking down here. So I got plenty of room up under here to throw slushy concrete in there. Just get a sack of concrete mix and you fill up both cells here. Now you let it sit overnight, you come back and you pull your wedges out. This thing's solid, it's not going nowhere, it's solid on there. But what I did is left these, I just keep my wrench here too so I can change out tank. But you can see this one here, the cells are this way, so it's flat, so that's my foundation. I leveled it across, leveled it this way, then put these, all 3 of these cells looking up. I think 2 block high would have been plenty. I'm a little higher than need be, but I guess that's fine. Keep the raccoons out of it. And then what I did is fill this with dirt all the way up to about here. Not quite half of this block. And then I took a shovel handle and pounded that dirt in tight down in this. So it's all filled with dirt up to here. That gave me a place to put my cement. So then I fill that with cement. Very quick, simple smoker, grill, whatever you want to call it, rotisserie. I've had chickens on this thing on a rotisserie with this apple wood or whatever. You put hickory wood in there, whatever you like. Nothing fancy. It's kind of ugly and it's not pretty, but either am I. Okay, so that's good. And let's get our fish on here. And neighbor John wants a smoked fish, so I'm going to give him that big smoked fish. All I'm going to put on that fish is sea salt. That's it. All right, we'll be back. Okay guys, just threw the fillets on there. Took 2 of the smaller silvers and that bigger fish, and I look here, I opened it up and I'm already up to 350. I can turn this down a little bit. Don't need her quite that hot. She's just starting to smoke. Got my salt box here. Let's give her a shot of pink Himalayan sea salt. Throw a little over your right shoulder for good luck. There it is. Alrighty, I'm going to cut the rest up for bait, and John is going to be happy. I think John's going to be happy with that. Alright, I will catch you guys on the next vid. Be happy, be well, be strong. We got to keep getting it on. See ya.